Hey everyone, this is Aruna, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, SNS College of Technology. Today we're going to see about a case study about the inheritance. So kindly watch my previous video. In that I have detailedly explained about the concept of inheritance. So inheritance is nothing but your child class can be inherited the data from the parents class. So the features of the parent class can automatically inherited in our child class. We can create only the object for the child class. Through that, we can able to access the parent class. Here, I am going to give one case study. We're going to imagine a certain company that XYZ Technical Solution. They need they want to calculate the salary for the each and every employee. That particular industry can contain the three types of workers. One is a full-time workers, part-time workers, and also they are having the contract-based workers. Because the salary can be varied between the each and every cases, full-time, part-time, and the contract employee. So the company want the payroll system that automatically and efficiently calculate the salary based on their own specific attribute for each type of an employee. Because in all these three cases, your salary attributes can be varied. How you going to solve this thing? So first we have to analyze what are the requirement is needed. First we have to create a base class. The base class, we're going to create an employee SMS base class. In that, I'm going to define the name, ID, and salary. And also, I'm going to construct the three subclasses. One is a full-time employee, part-time employee, and contract employee. Each and every relevant attribute, your bonus can be varied. So for full-time, it will have a bonus. How part-time, it will have number of hours worked. Contract employee, they are having the contract duration. So these the three different things can be used in the three different subclasses. So final thing is we have to implement the method for calculate the total salary. So full-time salary, full-time employee can get the bonus. Part-time employee are paid only based on number of hours worked. Contract employee, they are having a fixed salary. So on here, we're going to use the 10 method to display these details like employee details along with their current earnings. These are the requirements they given by the company to execute this particular payroll system. So how can you define the base class? So first we have to create an employee class. Through constructor, we're going to initialize these attributes, and also we're going to use two methods. One is a calculate earning and display information. So in calculate the thing, the salary is calculated. I'm going to return that salary. And also method display information, we're going to display the name, ID, salary, and total earnings. This is available in the base class. The full-time employee, it will inherit the employee class. And also we're going to add the additional attribute called as a bonus. So it will override the method class, override the two methods because it is already derived in the base classes that can be override in my subclasses. That is a full-time employee, calculate earnings and display information. Similarly, the part-time employee, the extra attribute is added is hours rate and the hourly work. Remaining two method is inherited from the parent classes. Similarly, for another subclass contract employee, here also the additional attribute is a contract duration. That particular contract duration is in the month. Remaining two methods are inherited from the base class as an employee. So in the main method, we're going to initialize the value by using a scanner object. So for full-time employee, we're going to give a details like aim, ID, salary, and bonus. And also we are going to create an instance for full-time employee using an input value. Similarly, we're going to give it for the part-time and the contract employee for input we're going to give. Similarly, all the details we're going to display is the employee type. So in that thing, we're going to use the display method to display the thing. So this is how we can execute it, means that we're going to see it in our command prompt. So I'm going to switch my screen. See here, this is the program for that one. So I created a employee. Here I have to use the method, constructor method for getting the initializing the salary and everything. And also I have to use the display method to display the thing. So this is for the displaying the information. So again, similar way I have created for the full-time employee. Similarly, I have created for the part-time employee. And also I created for contract employee. So in the main class, I created an object by using a scanner class. I'm getting the input value from the user. So simultaneously, I created an object. So similarly, I'm going to get is all these three values. So through that, I can pass. I have to use the contract employee, an object. Each and every subclasses, we are creating an object. Through that, we are passing the value. So through that, the particular thing it can be displayed. So now let us see how we can execute this thing. So here my name is this one. See here. So I'm using a Java compiler. So here I'm going to give employee class name. Compiler doesn't have any error. So I'm running this program. A class file is generated that will be given over here. So here we're going to give the details of the three employee, either full-time, part-time. This employee details we have to give. So I'm giving the name, ID, and also I'm going to give the salary of that particular person. So the bonus is I'm going to give enter the part-time employee, the part-time employee name, so ID, and also hourly rate is, so number of hours is worked as a, this I'm going to give contract details. So that we're going to give, so salary, so hours in month. So here I'm giving 24 months. So see here, based on the given thing, it will display the details. Whatever the thing we are giving, based on the thing, it will calculate it. It will display an output. So this is the full-time employee details. It will calculate the thing. It will display it. So in this cases, you can also give the bonus in terms of percentage also possible. Also, otherwise, we're going to give in terms of how much percentage is needed for bonus. If my basic salary is this much, you can take 25% of basic salary as the bonus. Or contract employee, fixedly we have per hour, we can give the increment of the 100 or 200 rupees. So may possible that also you can able to give. So according to this problem, just they ask the how it can be calculated. Just it will multiply the thing, it will display the thing. So I'm asking what type of inheritance is this one? Because here we are having a employee is my base class. Inside the thing we are having the three things. One is a full-time, another one is a part-time, another one is a contract. So you can guess what type of inheritance is this thing. So the particular inheritance, you can comment it in my comment box. So I will discuss this thing in the next class. Thank you for watching my video.